Hello everyone, Klaus here. Thank you for tuning in. Today's episode is my ultimate Town Hall 5 attack strategy guide. There's 3 different attacks that you can do as a Town Hall 5 as far as types of attacks are concerned. The first type I would say is farming strategies. Anything that is cheap, easy, and will get you enough loot in order to justify the attack. I don't like sitting around waiting on big, long armies to come around so I can attack. I like to be able to knock out attacks every 5 minutes if I'm boosting, and so therefore I use Barch. The other attack strategies are trophy pushing, which is something that's going to guarantee you at least 50% of the base, and then war strategies are something that you would use to take out a base with a 3-star. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. In the first strategy, like I said, is Barch, Barbarians, and Archers, and I use this because it is so cheap, it is so fast, and if you find a good base, you can get a ton of loot from it, guys. So let's go in, let's do an attack, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so you can see this is the ideal base. It's a dead base. You've got full elixir collectors and gold mines, a town hall on the outside, which is a dying breed for bases. You know this thing is dead because the update kind of removed all of the dead bases, or the farming bases, as far as like town halls being on the outside are concerned. But we got a few corner buildings. We definitely need to snipe those. But as you can see, guys, let's put an archer right here, archer right here. Let's see if there's a trap. Nope. Okay, so we'll put a few archers down there and one around this one that's incredibly guarded for no reason whatsoever. And now, as you can see, guys, we got full pink in those collectors, so that is ideal. We'll do a 4-finger deployment of our barbarians, starting at the top and the bottom, and then we'll do the same thing with our archers. And what that's going to do is that is going to cause the defenses to target the barbarians first. And the defenses will target the barbarians while the archers take all of the loot. And that is exactly how we want it to go. And sometimes the archers are outside of the range of the defenses. As you can tell, obviously the ones on the far right are outside the range, but now that they're moving a little closer, they're within range. It looks like we've got one down here that's outside of the range, and now she will get targeted. So we've gotten pretty much all the loot so far. Once they take out those 2 collectors on the right side, that's going to be it for the loot. And we won't actually need to use our lightning spell, which is nice because those are expensive. But guys, that is it. The town hall up there has exploded as well. Our archers have done their job, and they'll come down here and get sniped by this cannon. It's not going to take much. And that will be it for this raid. We were able to get a ton of loot, and this army only cost 13,140 elixir. So that means that whenever we spend 13,000 elixir and we gain 95,000 elixir, that is huge profit. Also over 100,000 gold. This is a very profitable, very good army composition, but there is one better if you can find the right base. Let's go check it out. And the next farming strategy is Mass Barbarian. Now, as you can tell, I found a very lucky find as far as dead bases are concerned. He has very high level gold mines, which is leading to a ton of loot. But you'll notice that although this army is cheaper, it only cost about 8,100 elixir, the army's not as powerful. You can't deal damage over walls until you break through the walls, and that is a major hindrance to you as an attacker. This is a Town Hall 6 base. The earlier base was a Town Hall 7, and as you will notice, we will do less damage on this base than we did. Now, there are higher HP buildings because all the collectors and mines are a higher level, so they have more HP, but you'll notice that as we bang on the walls, all around, all of the defenses are just knocking us down. So although it is a quicker army, because barbarians take 5 seconds less than archers to train up, and it's cheaper by about 5,000 elixir, you'll notice that we'll only get roughly 60% of the base in comparison to the barbarian and archer raid, which took more than 70% on a Town Hall 7 base. Now, that is an unfair comparison, of course, because every base is different, the designs are different, there's a lot of things to consider, but the truth is, although this is a cheaper, faster army, it will not do as much percentage as, say, a Barbarian-Archer combination. So now that we've done that and gotten a ton of loot, let's talk about trophy pushing and the army composition needed in order to do that. Trophy pushing is a whole different animal. You're trying to get trophies, you're trying to go up in the leagues, and so we want to aim for this town hall so that we at least win the attack, or 50%. That'd be nice too. So the first thing we'll do is drop a barbarian down here to check for clan castle troops, which are can be detrimental to the attack, but it looks like we are clear. And we've got this Barch army. So you use the giant to tank damage, you use the wall breakers to break into the base, which that's why this is a trophy pushing army, because you can actually break into a base using the wall breakers. And it's very, very useful and much more powerful than your standard mass barbarian or Barch army. So, oh no, okay, so our wall breakers are going the wrong direction. This isn't going very well, but at least we've got our giants into the base, and our barbarians and archers have been released as well, and we will go into this base. We should be able to get the town hall. I mean, it's just a town hall 5 base, but you never know. Sometimes stuff goes bad. But the defenses there are destroyed. Looks like the barbarians and archers are doing work. We've only got 1 giant left, so I think in the future we definitely want to bring more giants, maybe like 10 giants, and that is the way to increase the power of this army. It looks like we're gonna get the town hall, and we got the 50%, so this was a successful trophy pushing attack. But at the same time, we could have done a lot better with better wall breaker placement, as well as the maybe more giants. And if you want to increase the power of this army, say you get real high up in the trophy leagues, and you want to increase the power of the army, you can actually replace 4 archers for a wizard, and you'll have it's a little more luck based. I mean, if you put your wizard down just perfect, then it'll work out great. But archers is just a good, safe way to go about it. This is a good, safe army. You can probably take out a Town Hall 6 base as well, as far as getting the Town Hall is concerned, and especially if you found a base with the Town Hall off on the side. But that is your trophy-pushing army composition. Giants with barbarians and archers and wall breakers, and 22 trophies. Not too shabby. Now let's move on and do a war attack. So here's the base we're attacking, and I'll be using the Loon strategy. Giants to tank damage, loons to take out the defenses, and wizards to help out and do cleanup. So the first thing we have to do is we have to pull this clan castle here. So the goblin will do the first wave of that, and then the giant will pull them all into one spot so I can use my lightning spell on them. Lightning spell down on the archers and the barbarians. It looks like the barbarian, the barbarian survived, and obviously the Valkyrie survived as well. So we'll put the giants down as well, start this attack. At the same time, we'll throw down some wizards to take out the Valkyrie and the Barbarian, and also start the cleanup process. We got a few wall breakers going in as well, and then our balloons, the max level balloons of the clan castle, are really the key to this attack. What will happen is our giants are tanking the damage from everything except for the air defense, and then the balloons will just hover right over it and wipe it out. As soon as that air defense is down, which it is already down, that was very fast, then pretty much the raid is over with. That archer tower is the last thing that can do damage, and it went down really quickly as well. And then as soon as we get that cannon, all defenses are completely destroyed, and now all we have is cleanup. So this is a very, very powerful attack from a Town Hall 5, especially if you have access to max level balloons from your clan, and that is pretty much key to this raid. I think you could probably 3-star Town Hall 5 without those max balloons, but they help a lot. And if you're going to be in war, get the highest level balloons you can for this attack strategy, and you will see that with more than 2 minutes left, there you go, there is your 3-star strategy attack for Town Hall 5. Anytime you're going to do war, I would stick with balloons, the giants for tanking damage, and the wizards as well to take out the clan castle, as well as clean up all of the troops. So let's go back to the main screen and review what we have learned as far as Town Hall 5 attack strategies are concerned. So in review of what we have learned so far, we have a farming strategies. Actually, we got 2 farming strategies. The first one was our barbarians and archers. This was roughly 13,000 elixir and a slightly more powerful attack than our second farming strategy, which was mass barbarian. Both of these are very good at getting the dead bases, the full elixir collectors, and gold mines, and it's also very fast, a very quick army to train up, and that is very important if you're going to be boosting your barracks or getting after a large amount of loot very quickly. This is my recommended strategy. If you're going to be pushing in trophies, you also need to be doing a very fast army, but you also need the power to penetrate the base and get into the walls. For this, I recommend Barch. You use your giants and your wall breakers to get into the wall and tank damage, while your barbarians and your archers get in there and take out the buildings and eventually the town hall. Easiest thing to do is find one of those old dead bases with a town hall on the outside, but because those are getting more and more rare, you're going to have to get into the base, actually get behind a couple of walls and take out the town hall that way. Easiest way to do that also would be to find a base with a town hall that's not in the very center, but those are very rare. The third and probably most sought after strategy would be your war attack strategy, and as you saw, it is very overpowered. Anytime you use giants and balloons on a base in war, especially a Town Hall 5 base, if you have max balloons in your clan castle, you're almost guaranteed to win if you follow the few select steps that were showed in the replay a few minutes ago. I'll go over those steps real quick once again. Pull out the clan castle, kill it, send out your giants and your wizards, wall breakers to get into the base, and then your balloons and clan castle balloons on the side closest to the air defense. What's going to happen is all of the defenses except for the air defense are going to target the giants, and then the balloons are going to come in and eventually take out that air defense. If that air defense drops, then you're guaranteed to win the attack with a 3-star. So if you feel bold, try this attack on a Town Hall 6. I've actually 3-starred a Town Hall 6 before using this exact same strategy. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Let me know if you use any of these strategies or if you have another strategy that you prefer or like a lot. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below and I will do my best to answer you. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Like the video if you liked it and if you learned something. Also subscribe to the channel if you have not done that already. There's a lot more guides like this coming your way very, very soon. We've got a Town Hall 6 attack strategy guide that's going to be coming as soon as I max out this current account to Town Hall 6 using healers and stuff like that. It's going to be very good, guys. So anyway, guys, that is all for today. Once again, thank you so much. I love you all, and let me know what you thought down in the comment section below. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.